Um, I have a problem with my installation not working properly. I had to delete the plugin twice in order to access my site. I have tried several other products over the years and nothing has worked for me. And I really want your product to work. So, have you submitted, because, given this, usually what this has to do with is very specific environmental issues. 95 plus percent of the time, people don't have any issues installing the plugin. But if you are having issues, it's most likely due to the environment that you're installing on, whether it's the server, whether it's themes, other plugins that are active at the same time. It's very specific. So when you're dealing with environmental issues, there's no way I can give you, unfortunately, there's no answer I can give you to address that. It just has to be troubleshooted. So my first question to you is, have you submitted this request to our support team? Because that's okay. So you've submitted to us. You're in the right place. I mean, there's nothing that I'm going to be able to do on this, in this format, that the support team isn't going to be able to do better given your direct situation. Because, like I said, in very small cases, there are issues installing the plugin, and that's just the nature of the game, that we don't control the environment in which our software runs. We don't control the specs on the server. So yeah, I mean, just keep working with them, because they'll help. They'll get you to it eventually, right? It's just that, have some patience with it, because whatever is causing the issue has to be discovered, and it doesn't have to do with the software. And so, because we know it works the large majority of the time across all environments. And again, like I was saying earlier, we've been doing this for 10 years. And over that time, we've run into common server configurations that can cause issues. And every time we've done that, we make appropriate adjustments to decrease the chance that any installation things will happen. But of course, there's not infinite, but there's a large number of parameters involved in server configurations that we really just can't account for. So yeah, so just keep working with them. They'll help you get to the resolution. And yeah, I hope you can get set up with it too. Cause if you've tried other products and they didn't work for you, maybe there's a common denominator there. I don't know, but, one thing I know personally, and this may not be the answer that you want to hear, but one thing that I know personally from seeing these types of situations over the years is you want to make sure you start with a solid foundation, which in the case of an environment means a good hosting provider. You want to work with a hosting provider that is known and is trusted by a number of MemberMouse customers and has been proven to work. So, that may be something you have to do, is switch hosting providers and, just start from scratch in a sense. Kingsta is a very popular one that people use, no problems. WP Engine is good. So yeah, definitely avoid virtual VPS hosting for the most part. They're pretty unreliable. They're definitely cheaper and that's what makes them attractive, but it's hit or miss, and you don't have fine-tuned control over the server because by the nature of virtual private hosting, other people are running on the same server as you. So I'm not, like I said, I can't be exactly sure of your situation, but you are on the right track. The support team is going to walk you through as much as they can and point you in the right direction, because they're, at this point, the support team, thankfully, is more experienced than I am in these matters. You know, I used to be on the front lines of support doing this kind of stuff, but naturally I had to start doing other things. So they're, you know, you're in the best hands with them. So, you know, just keep on it, be patient, you'll get there. You know, this isn't rocket science. I know it seems complicated and frustrating at times, but you know, thousands of people are doing this, and you know, so you'll get there. um, as far as the hosting recommendations, one of my people on the call will, can you guys put in the the support article URL for our hosting recommendations? So Ray, in that article that they're going to paste in the chat, it has the recommendations, the top one being Kingsta, which you'll see in that article. But I'll just type that one in real quick. And then, yeah, you should be good to go.